Ah! God dang it. Suck it. I don't need my spaceship. Who needs a spaceship to do anything with space? What? It flew off without me! My ship flew off without me! That's so mean! Hello, does and dudes, and welcome back to another episode of Outer Wilds, where we have a mission today. It's a very obvious mission. It's time to get to the sun station. It's kind of the last piece of our puzzle. At least as far as I'm aware. We've gone to the quantum moon. We've gone to all these things. Figured them out. The only thing on our list that is still a question mark and doesn't have anything going off of it, right, is the sun station and the Ash Twin project. So I'm going to do the sun station first, and then if the sun station is... if we figure that out, we'll know what's next. I kind of want to go visit this, actually, really quickly. I saw it the last time. I feel like I've been here, maybe? Ah! God dang it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Slow down. I just want to see what this is, again. I don't know, I was curious. Closed due to fire damage. The old radio tower, while an important landmark, is unfortunately closed thanks to unsanctioned flight testing of an extremely powerful model rocket. While we hope to repair the radio tower in the future, all construction efforts are currently focused on the planned museum expansion at the observatory. Sincerest apologies, except to Slate and Micah. I wonder if that'll matter. Charting stars again out by the radio tower. They're so bright out there, I only wish I were able to record them faster. Admittedly, I could use more patience. I get so engrossed in my work that sunrise becomes an unwelcome deadline and daylight is creating slog. Someday I'll be able to study the mechanics of how time manages to slow into a syrupy crawl whenever I'm anticipating something. In the meantime, I've turned to Gabbro, our resident expert in leisurely whiling away the hours, who recommends the following. Gabbro's 3 full posts for dozing off. Light a nice cozy campfire and get comfortable. Gaze deeply into the serene north. Let time begin to slip away as you allow the flames to lull you into a peaceful slumber. If Gabbro knew I'd taken notes, they'd probably think I finally cracked, but I refuse to accept sass from an astronaut who deliberately burns their marshmallows. I wonder, what does dozing off do? Ah, I guess it like fast forwards a couple seconds. Deep space radio frequency. I wonder if that'll help at all. I've definitely done that. Crater. Ah! God dang it. Did I land in a graveyard? Here lies Sean Arimaki Redinger. Here lies Isreaver. Here lies Binary Semaphore. Well. Well then. Suck it. I don't need my spaceship. Who needs a spaceship to do anything with space? What? It flew off without me! My ship flew off without me! That's so mean! Dude, my ship flew off without me. You're lucky I'm in a time loop because otherwise I'd be super dead. You know, ground because I have no idea what you're talking about. Alright, I guess I'm gonna go talk to those science boys about the Nomai that I found. Since I don't have a ship anymore! How do I get anywhere? Where am I? Guys, I can't tell these people that I lost my ship. That it flew off without me. That's so embarrassing. That's so embarrassing to be like, oh yes, you know that, very expensive piece of equipment you gave me? Yeah, I lost it. I very much lost it. Just immediately. It's gone. I have no way of getting it back. So I'm stranded on this planet. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Hey, can I tell you that I talked to a Nomai? Nope. No. I guess let me go to the fire and doze off until I can start again. Must be an achievement, right? Like to doze off until you die? It's gotta be an achievement. If dying within 60 seconds is an achievement. Alright, don't mind me. Just gonna... God, dozing off takes so long. Get to the heat death of the universe faster! So... how's business? The weather? How's your foray into space exploration? You been to any new planets lately? Ah, you can't sleep through this part. Let me try to go over there. Let me talk to... No! Alright, well, either way. Close enough. Let me talk to the scientists and see if they have something to say about the ending of the sun, you know? Certainly someone has to notice. Either of you guys notice the heat death of the universe? Nope, nope. You didn't notice? Nope. Okay, none of you noticed the heat death of the universe. That's fine. Ship error. Huh. I wonder why. I wonder why the ship has aired out. I'll just watch from this great view. Beautiful view. Oh, here it comes. And I'm absorbed. This time I'll make sure not to lose my ship. And then we can actually get started on what we intended to do today. Nom 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 nom. I like all that darkness from me sleeping. Alright, well. This time for sure. For sure. Alright, everybody. Buckle up, we got a sun station to go to. Approaching slowly. Slowly. Actually, you know what? Let's let's go to Ember Twin and just go visit our friend. It's been a while, and we won't be able to do anything on the Ash Twin for a while anyway, so... It's not like we gain anything, you know? There we go. Maybe he has something interesting to say, you know? First launch. I have questions. I found something. I found a Nomai writing about the sun. I found Nomai writing about the sun station. Quite clever. The Nomai devised a way to study the sun up close and personal. It must have been tremendously difficult to construct and hot inside, only I can imagine. I wonder how they were able to travel back and forth to the sun station and the Hourglass Twins, and the slightest slip-up would have meant a fiery death. I have a question for you. I found something. I found modern saying the universe is dying. You what? I don't, what? You mean to say there are modern Nomai out there in other parts of space, and they believe the universe, all of it, the whole thing is dying currently, right now? If that's true, how could I have missed so many signs? The supernova were there, but I've been studying the stars for, well, what does it matter if, I'm very sorry, but I have to look over my charts. I hope you don't mind. Okay, great. I've started him on his, psychological breakdown early. That's the best I could do for you, man, and I don't think, it was good for you. Bro. Shirt. Ryback the Feldspar. Tower Sharp, Grode Starve, Unknown. Quantum Moon. Sub-Quantum Moon. Distress Beacons, Deep Space Radio. Ooh. It's that red dot, right? But I've been to that red dot, I think, and I don't think it does anything. I think we just... Yeah, have a good time. Let's go chase down a deep space radio. Alright. Oh, there's the comet. No. Alright. Autopilot towards the deep space radio! Maybe it's exiting the universe, though. Maybe I won't be able to get to it. Let's like it. I don't know, I'm curious. We're chasing it down. I don't believe this is gonna get us anything, quite honestly, though. Deep space satellite. I wonder. Is it stupid of me to try to, like, leave and go interact with the deep space satellite? It's there for a reason, right? It's like, it exists in this game for a reason. What is the degrees? Anything else on here? I guess it's keeping an eye on something? No idea. Oh well. We now have the thing for the deep space satellite. Render the deeps inoperable. Oops. Sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm just bad at piloting this goddamn ship. God dang it. I'm so bad at being a freaking astronaut. I'm so bad at it. Oh, so bad at it. So bad at it. So bad at it. Okay. Alright, to the Ash Twin. After I breeze past the Ash Twin. Oh, away from the sun. Right. I have a feeling that's gonna end poorly for my ship. Good enough. Alright, we've landed. Refueled. We have all the info that we could ever want. We just have to make it. We go closer to here. We get to where that sand stream is coming from. Which is, in fact, where we need to be looking. Alright. So this is broken hollow, or brittle hollow. This is the Giant's Deep. And that's the sun. Alright. So you would go around this way. If we could get a crystal on the roof. You know, one of those crystals that you walk on? We don't have one of those. Oops. Yes, I know that's where I need to go. Alright, puzzle. Puzzle. That's weird. Alright, graphical glitch. Okay. What if I remove this scroll? And I drop it. Okay. Oh. I don't think that's gonna work unless I get a better suit. There's some sort of puzzle here. That's all it is. There's just a big, glorious puzzle. And I have to figure it out. Any quantum fluctuations nearby? No, of course not. There's a hazard, it says. That's crazy. Would have never guessed. I'm trying to think. The only thing I can think of is if you put something quantum near it, then maybe it would affect the prickly spikies and they would go away. But I don't exactly have access to quantum stuff right now. Ow! God dang it. Oh, what's down here? Interesting. Huh. I'm curious as to these caves. Right. I shouldn't be so curious. I should worry about my life. I know there is oxygen at the ship. It's probably the easiest one to get to within the seconds that I need. Is it open yet? No, the doorway isn't open yet. God dang it. I know, 50% fuel remaining. Alright. Back at it. Alright. Here's underneath the sun. But there doesn't seem to be anything for me to find down here. Just gonna let this go past me. Strong gravitational force here. Don't mind me, just sticking to the ceiling. Ah, no, it's dragging me to the other ceilings. Alright. I need to get rid of the prickly pears. How do I get rid of the prickly pears? That's way too close to the sun for my liking. Alright. Oh! God dang it. Thank you. I would want to take this with me. That's what I need. To take these guys with me. One warp core from the Black Hole Forge. Ashman projects on the way. White Hole Station. Model project. I'd like to visit the White Hole Station with you. Findings. And I can't take those. Huh. Clearly that's not it. This is a toughie. This is very tough to think through because it seems like just like it's in your way. And I'm not sure exactly how I'm supposed to get around it, you know? And unfortunately, the ship's log isn't all that helpful when it comes to this. Because it just tells me they built something called the ship sun station. There's a way to get it from the Ash Twins. Yeah, safely travel. I know how to. But that's the question. Shirt over there would deal with prickly pears, but he doesn't say anything about the prickly pears. Which I call the prickly pears because... obvious reasons. Maybe you have to get there early. Maybe that's the trick. Maybe I'm just too late. Ow. Maybe I have to go in immediately when it opens. Is it a timing thing? So to the equator. To the equator I go. Bigger planet than it lets on. Alright, I'm at the equator. This is opposite the way the planet's going. So I should actually move to the side a bit. Because I imagine it's gonna come by soon. It's like, it's just a sand planet. There it is. Alright, at some point, one of these will have the sun. This isn't it. There it is. Which side? Alright. That's the lock side. God dang it. It's coming. Dangerous column of sand. Alright, so here's my thought. My thought is if we go immediately, maybe there's enough sand covering the ground's prickly pears, and that's how I run in. I think that's my hope, is timing. And I think I have to go around. Okay. Ow! Ow! Yes, yes, yes! I made it! I made it, I made it, I made it! Now I can open this door. Haha, suck it! I figured it out. It's always timing of something. Alright, so I figured it out. Great, I opened it. I'm gonna go heal before I go to the sun, honestly. Don't you dare. You stay right there. I need to go to my ship. I can't go up that high! God dang it, ship. Why do I always put you so high up? Yeah! Look at that, look at that, look at that skill. Alright. Alright, I'm healthy now. Now I can make my way back to the column. And I can go into the sun space. And not have a problem. I'm just gonna follow it. It's the safest way, really. And there's the sun thing. go too high. And we're inside. Alright. I'm ready. Ah! Sun station. Hell yeah. Sun station. We're on it. We're in it, boys! We're in it! Increased solar activity detected sun station hull integrity approaching critical levels, closing emergency doors. No user commands received for 10 minutes. All systems entering sleep. Okay, so a lot of years ago, opening emergency doors. Gotcha. Gotcha. Alright. I can't move. So. They were like, nah, we're not gonna let you die this time. Mission. Science compels us to explode the sun. Can't we change this? I don't enjoy working in view of such a morbid mission statement. There's a better one. Mission. Determine if it's possible to prompt the sun to explode. You lack a sense of humor. At least I don't lack a sense of ethics. Kindly refrain from doing supernova on me before the sun does, Idea. But it's accurate. We're going to create a supernova for the purpose of the scientific process. That's our mission. Our mission is to decide if such an irresponsible feat is even possible. Alright, alright. So there's down, which... There's this. I know my statue. Alright. The sun. Balancing that with the eye. Pick up Ashwin Project Stone. Alright, I'll have to put that someplace. Approximate time till sun station is destroyed by expanding star 1 minute 54 seconds. Approximate time till star's death 13 minutes 24 seconds. Star has reached the end of natural life cycle. Evacuate sun station. Alright, I don't have a long time at all with these. Okay. Oh, come on. What happened to the sun station on fire? It fired Yarrow, but it failed. The sun barely responded. There were intensely small surface level changes, but they were barely visible even to the third eye. The sun station useless will never and could never cause the sun to explode. I don't know what comes next, my friends. I'm supposed we must start over, but I'm sure how to start over. Return the ash twin first, my friend. Perhaps a change of test would help. Spire noticed a comment approaching the star system that we'd like to investigate. Pie, I heard for you, my friends. We all know how hard you both work. I can only offer my compassion. How are you? How is Idea? We are well, Yarrow, as well as can be expected given the circumstances. Though disappointed, I may have disagreed with exploding the sun, but I never wish the device would fail. I hope our terrible work is finished. Understood. Ashwin Project, as it usually is. Great. Alright. We got a time limit. We got a time limit. We got a time limit on this guy. Another statue. I don't see anything else up here. Alright. It seems that's the sun station, guys. Alright. We're gonna come back, we're gonna come back, we're gonna come back. We're gonna hit this and... there we are. We're gonna return. We did it. We went to the sun station to learn that the sun station did not work. That's what we learned, buddies. Well, we did it. Ship is this way. And the sun station is being engulfed by the sun. You know, that makes sense. You have to get to it early. Didn't these things have like windows or something out so that you could just climb up? There it is. Ah. Into my ship. Alright, we did it. Let's take a look. Did I get all the sun station stuff done? Designed to make the sun go supernova. The Nomai fired the sun station, but it had no effect on the sun. They concluded the sun station could never cause the sun to go supernova. After the failure of the sun station, they took a break to investigate the newly arrived comet. According to Nomai computer, our sun has reached the end of its natural life cycle. So, Ash Twin Project, sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. And Nomai planned to construct technology capable of producing a 22-minute negative time interval on Ash Twin. Each memory recorded is numbers within, and a warp core was installation in the central chamber of Ash Twin. So there is a warp. And I want to know about Ash Twin's project. Tower designs. Although the Nomai work quick. Each tower design virtually reflect its warp destination. Okay. So, I guess the only thing is the arch for the Ember and Ash Twin. Oh, I should have refueled while I was there. Inside! God dang it, I didn't remember that the roof is not fixed on there! Alright. It's okay. We landed. We're good. We're good. Alright. So one of these is the Ember Twin, and one of these is the Ash Twin. Makes sense? I think we have as many pieces as we could possibly get. And yet, strangely enough, I feel like I still don't know where necessarily we're going. There's a warp. We're warping somewhere. I think we have to warp inside. That's the vibe I get, is you have to warp inside the core. Where am I? Okay, I'm here. It's not where I meant to be. That's about right. Alright, we need to slow down. We need to analyze the info, and we need to figure out where we're supposed to go. Because I believe... Okay, so there's a core that has basically everything. All the memories in there. But we haven't figured out how to solve anything, is my big question. We haven't been able to solve anything. Like, we've learned a bunch of stuff. Like, let me clarify what I mean. We have learned a whole bunch of stuff about a whole bunch of places, alright? Right? We have gone Sun Station, Ember Twin, Ash Twin, Atla Rock, Timberhearth, Brittle Hollow, Quantum Moon, the Hollow's Lantern, Orbital Probe Cannon, Giant's Deep, Dark Bramble, the White Hole. We've been to the White Hole and White Hole Station, and we've been to the Interloper. Now we have the Ash Twin Project. The Know My Mines, that's where they used to create the protective shell. And there's no physical entrances. The Black Hole Forge, with its warp receiver, a warp tower always aligned to the center of its corresponding astral body. The warp receiver, the relevant astral body. The hourglass students are so close to the syndral astral body with a shared alignment point in between them. All of the warp towers are being constructed on Ash Twin, while the 6 warp receivers are being constructed at different locations. Know My Name Poke was forged an advanced warp core for the Ash Twin project. Statues like our observatory, pair with a single user, record the memories, each stored unit inside the instrument probably swoop with a mass. The statue's counterpart, which could then send those stored memories back to the corresponding user. The statues were designed to only activate once the Astron project succeeded or in the event that it failed. So there's like a warp on... the Ash Twins. Right? Like, that's what we're getting from this, right? Or am I crazy? Am I crazy for saying that what I'm getting from this is that there's gotta be some sort of warp There's gotta be some sort of warp. There's gotta be some sort of warp on the Ash Twin that leads to... Well. I bounced right off. No big deal. I bounced right off. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, let's go repair our ship. We have fuel, everything, great. Alright, good. You're repaired. So that's where one of the things leads. That's why I'm so confused. Because theoretically, right, they put 6 receivers elsewhere. Look, I'll just hang out on my ship for a little bit. Tower designs. Designs for each of the towers on Ash Twin's a crater. Each tower warps to a different planet, although many Nomai were quick to note that the sun is not actually a planet. Each tower was designed to visually reflect its warp destination. The towers allowed the Nomai to quickly travel between Ash Twin and all other locations crucial to the Ash Twin project. Temporal anomaly, first Whitehall Station. Appeared to arrive before they depart. The Nomai discovered they could increase the negative time warp individuals between arrival and departure by adding energy to warp. Wanted to know if 22-minute negative time interval was possible. They concluded it required new technology to produce the necessary energy as well as events. Warp core to handle these energies. Blue location. The relevant app must be located on or in close orbit around the relevant astral body. Are so close together they function as a single astral body with a shared alignment point in between them. A diagram depicting the alignment angle between a warp tower and its corresponding astral body. Warp tower alignment angles are not exact, they only need to be within 5 degrees of their astral body center. This results in slightly longer warp windows that last roughly several seconds. Anyone swimming on a warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. So it's all pointing to that there is a warp here somewhere. Oh, right, you're going down, but at the same time the ship's going down and that's why it's all strange. Alright. Maybe I need to wait for the ash to be gone. Right? Because once there's no more ash, sand, whatever, then there will be nothing more to pick me up, right? And do the gravity thing. So maybe that's the solution, is you have to wait till right before, and then you can get in. There's the sun. Did it open up its thing yet? Yeah, it'll be... Oh, well, no. On the opposite side. I just want to open it up. Just to open it up. Give me something to do. While I wait, because I think that's what I'm going to wait for. I think I have to wait for this pillar to be used up. All the ash to be gone from this planet. And once the ash is gone, then this will be no more, and I can step on the warp zone with that above me. You know? I think it's a measure of speed at the end. I don't know what I'm gonna do once I'm in the Ash Twin project. I've been able to get to the eye. There we go. Did it much cleaner this time. Can I turn this on to read it? No, it's just gonna say you teleported. All of them do. It's not very interesting. Alright, so you are the twin... towerly things. That was a bad idea, wasn't it? Okay, it's okay. The door's gonna open before the sand comes. Okay, that's not a door, but I can at least hide here. I definitely have already looked at this scroll. But again, I'm bored and I'm trying to figure out what to do. Wasting time to test out my hypothesis. Okay, friends visiting Hingshani, Ashtra, Homeless Ember Twin, is a building with large surprise. I'm surprised I didn't see it. Otherwise, clever. Alright, actually I'm going to use this. I want to test it. Just make sure when this one works. There we go. Alright, it is in fact. Send me back. Alright, it is in fact when that passes over. So, now we wait! Now we wait. We wait for the sand to go. I know. I know the oxygen's ending. But don't worry. Nope, no, 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 nope. There we go. I just need this to open up and I can get air whenever I need. Actually, I don't even need to wait. I don't want to go in though until the door opens. I'm trying to play smart. I think this next one is it. I think this next one is it, guys! We're almost there. We're almost ready to test the hypothesis. It's not good. It's not good. Come on, be done. Be done with the sand. Is that it? No, it's still got sand. It's still got sand. How is there still more sand? At this rate, the sun's gonna explode. And I'm going to be here, watching sand again. It's done! No more sand! The next pass is it. The next pass is it, guys! We await. We await! Come on! Come on. Come on. Come on. I know the sun's going to explode. But we just need to get in it. We just need to get in the Ash Twin project. Just to prove. Just to prove that this is the way! Come on, 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 come on. It's down to the wire, but I think this is important. Come on, it has to be close. It has to be close! I'm ready! Come on, Ember Twin. Ember Twin! Come on, where's the Ember Twin? 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 Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I know it's about to go supernova, come on. Come on, Ember Twin. Darn it. Darn it! That isn't the answer. That isn't the answer, but then I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know what I'm supposed to do! I don't know what I'm supposed to do. That feels right, but at the same time it wasn't. It's always just gonna be a little bit off, isn't it? Because it's literally, it's right there. It's right there. And it's always just gonna be slightly off. That's annoying! So close. Okay. Can I make it happen despite the sand? That's the question. That's the question. Alright, so we're gonna doze off. This is our plan. I'm gonna go over this plan, talk it through. We're gonna let like 10 minutes go by. And we're gonna go to Ashwin, then we're gonna test out if we can get us, like, use the some sort of force to keep us down on the ground towards the warp pad when it goes off. Because This really is the only thing I can think of, is we have that one warp pad that doesn't go to... Like, we've tested all the other warp pads. They go to their appropriate location. So this is the one that's for Ash Twin. It has to go somewhere, we just have to figure out how to use it. And I think we can't wait until the sand's all gone, because then by the time it does that, it's always going to explode. The sun. The sun is always going to explode. Our time will be up literally before we can do it. So... instead... we have to try to do it before then, with whatever means necessary. You know, I believe Chert said something about the sand column. Maybe I should talk to him about the sand column first. Oh, Quantum Moon? Quantum Moon's just a friend now, you know? There it is. Let's go to the Ember Twin. I want to chat to Chert and ask him about the sand column, because I believe he says something about it, and I just want to double, triple, quadruple check that I'm not missing something super obvious that he talked about before I just kind of try things. What's that? What's this? Quantum Moon. Oh. It just keeps track of them all. That's very cool. I'm guessing I, did this before. This planet sometimes and only sometimes has a moon, fascinating orbital characteristics, vanishing. Found your note, a moon's admirers. Yes, okay. This is all... I guess I haven't been here, but this is all about the Quantum Moon. Log updated. Church researchers note the Nomai were making astronomical observations here. They chose an excellent spot. God dang it, I can read. What is this big rotating device for? What did the Nomai were observing? I'll posit that there was something special about the orange symbol on the device. Hal and the new astronaut's translator tool would be nice to have handy about now. Yes, well, I do have it handy. Quantum Moon Locator is functioning. We have markers for each of the places the moon goes. Antonio Burr, I just observed the Quantum Moon in orbit around Dark Bramble. I added a marker for Dark Bramble. I thought the locator now accounted for all the Phantom Moon's location, but sometimes the locator can't tell us where the moon is. Perhaps there's a problem with the device. There's also a possibility that there exists a sixth place in the star system which the Phantom Moon travels. You have keen eyes, my friend. This moon travels to a total of 5 locations, not 4. Okay, yes, we know all this. Okay, so this is also helpful for the Quantum Moon stuff, but we figured out the Quantum Moon stuff. Very cool, but, like, I'm not mad about it. I realize sometimes I sound a little mad about it. Just being like, God dang it, I already know it. This game is just so very full. And that's great. I love that about this game. It's so full of info, but also you don't need to, like, hit every single piece of info that has ever been, you know, given about a particular topic in order to solve that topic's, problem, you know? And half the time they don't anyway, so... Alright. I have a question for you. How dangerous is the big column of falling sand? On a scale to 1 to dead, I give it 7 or 8. Pretty awful, though. Right now, the sand is flowing from Ash Twin to Epperton. But did you know the process eventually reverses? We're not completely sure why the sand flows back and forth between the twins, but it seems to be a natural phenomena. If you'd like to see something interesting, check out the other twin. Once a little more sand trades off, I promise you won't be disappointed. Okay. They didn't have any specific thing. Alright. Just wanted to make sure. Alright, Ash Twin. Alright, Ash Twin. There we go. Howdy. Okay. Should be these ones over here. Alright, I'm going to try being in this little caveat and coming out in like the middle of the sand or at the tail end of the sand. Well, that was easy. God dang it, I'm an idiot. Okay. We're in it. We're in the Ash Twin project. We did it, guys! It only required me using my brain. Just a little bit. Alright. Oh god. 7 minutes until end of cycle transmission. Mass receiving data from probe tracking module. The giant steep in the Timber Hearth memories. And then 15 minutes ago they received data from previous cycles. Ship log updated. Which one's me, I wonder? Me? There's a mass that fell off. Oh, we have so much stuff to look at. Okay. Today we finished the excavation of Ash Twin. Here in this space we carved, we will craft our most ambitious project yet, the Ash Twin project, powerful enough to send information back in time. We've also finished relocating all subterranean planes we met while digging. We will need to keep an eye on how significantly we've altered the environment here. How far we've come since our experiments in the high-energy lab, I still can hardly believe Raimi's hypothesis was true. Poke just sent the warp core for the final tower to us from the Black Hole Forge. Now Ash Twin can be connected with Giant's Deep, where Cassava is working with Avens to craft the orbital probe cannon, and where Phlox is sculpting the memory statues. Hypothesis, it was not by accident the core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. Hypothesis, the cores could have been forged faster if Cassava had interrupted my work less frequently to ask for updates. The important point is we are all connected through Ash Twin now, and also that I no longer needed for mediating your disagreements. Our friends on Giant Steep tested the orbital probe cannon, and today Mallow tells me the cannon is doing well and that Avens advocates for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from the device, Avens can. But then if anyone can goad a device into exploding, that too is likely Avens. Perhaps I should check in with the orbital probe cannon crew in the interest of safety. Would it help to remind Avens that Mallow, his love, will be one of the Nomai aboard the cannon, or is Mallow part of the problem? Phlox and Daz finished the memory statues today, and they are truly remarkable. When the Ash Twin project succeeds, or in the event it fails, the memory statues will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project. Pi and Idea have worked hard on the sun station, and it is at last complete. If everything goes as planned, this structure will prompt the sun's explosion, which will in turn supply the power the Ash Twin project requires. I'm impressed by their mental fortitude. This was a project's most difficult task in more ways than one. We're nearly ready to activate the Ash Twin project. Here's what will happen. First, the sun station will receive the order to fire at the sun, prompting it to explode. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Ash Twin project will send the order for the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the sun station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from this cannon launch back in time. In total, each cycle created by the Ash Twin project will last precisely 22 minutes, and we can end this cycle at will. These words are difficult to write. The sun station did not work. However, this is the closest we can have ever been. This Ash Twin project is theoretically sound. We were only unable to power it. Perhaps there's another way. Suppose we redesign the sun station. To generate power of that magnitude, a supernova is still our only viable option. I believe we can still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Don't lose hope. This is easier expressed than accomplished. You can wait for the sun to explode on its natural timeline if you prefer, Idea, but you'll need to find some way to halt our aging process. We are halting our research into creating a supernova for this moment. A comet has newly arrived in the solar system and we're anxious to explore it. And that's when they die. I've been a very long time since we last explored this somewhere new, so we're excited to welcome this comet. Imagine the knowledge that might be gained from it. So they did this whole process. They did this whole project to find the eye. And then they all ended up dead because of the comet. The comet exploded inside and destroyed them all. Artificial gravity control. I would like to keep it, honestly. Maybe later. That's crazy. I've installed the masts inside the Ash Twin project flocks. They look beautiful, although I do feel as though I'm being observed. It's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds. Otherwise, I imagine the experience will be hard to endure. Ideally, they only need to activate once the project succeeds as a safety measure. However, the statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. They will? Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin project, the statues and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. I hadn't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific fate that would be. Yeah, trust me. Trust me, what a horrific fate! My gratitude for the latest shipment, ONO. This ore should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin project. Once we finish the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Remy and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracks, our final safety check. This is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for this final check, specifically mine? If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. Oops. We'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better, as the smallest flaw or opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin project could lead to disaster. Is there another location? No. Okay. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of Ash Twin. I'm intrigued. Love, everyone here working on the Ash Twin project is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? The core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. Don't worry, love. Pokey is only nervous. The core is extraordinary and her design work is beautifully clever. Ignore her, Yarrow. The core is finished. And if my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. Alright. Interesting. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. You are about to access the core while the Ash Twin project is active. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know if I'm ready for that. Is there no way for me to access this ship log from here, please? I don't want to turn off the core and then have everybody explode. Because I don't think the Ash Twin project is causing this supernova. If anything, it's the only thing that allows me to know if the supernova is going to be okay. Okay, we do have this. I can bring those over, but I know where all of them are gonna lead. I don't think it's gonna show me anything interesting. Oh no. Oh no. What if I accidentally explode everyone? This sounds like... That's Brittle Hollow. Yeah. Three minutes. 3 minutes. I think we know how to do it now. I don't want to do this yet until I go to the ship. I don't want to do it until I go to the ship. I think that's... I don't know. I don't know. I feel like turning off the Ashwin project is a bad idea! It's the only thing keeping us in the time loop, and we don't have enough time to fix everything. And I don't want to be hasty. I don't want to be hasty. Oh no. Yeah, this is the underground mine. Okay. I'm going to finish off here. We made it. We did it. We are at the core. But we're gonna look over some stuff. We now know how to get in here. It wasn't actually that hard. But there has to be a way to, like, stop the supernova or save everybody. Otherwise, we just allow the universe to end. And the only thing we changed is that we now know all this stuff about the universe ending. But we all still die. And that doesn't feel like a good ending! Oh no! Oh, this does not... This does not feel like a great ending if that's it. You know? Okay, now it's not spinny. Alright. Let's see what happens. Oh. I'm gonna go in it! I'm gonna go in it! Did that change anything? I don't know. I don't know. I just went inside the core. Still here. Alright, let's look at these launch codes. Not these launch codes. I was looking at the launch codes. Let's look at what the ship has to say. Quantum moon locator. Just a little... Oh look! We found the quantum moon locator! Travels 5 locations, but not. The hollowed out chamber inside of Ash Twin, the energy cables from the surface are plugged into a protective casing at the center of the planet. There are 8 monoliths with no mass attached. 3 of the mass are actively receiving data from the probing tracking module, Giant Steep, and from the probe tracking module. That's the third one. Giant Steep and Timber Hearth, respectively. The Ashwin project was designed to use the energy from a supernova triggered by the sun station to send a probe. The sun station did not work, although the Ashwin project was theoretically sound. The Nomai were unable to power it. There is an advanced warp core inside the protective casing at the center of the planet. Removing the core will disable the Ashwin project. But do I want to? I'm not a scientist. Well, okay, I am in real life, but I'm not a astronaut, quantum scientist. Somebody tell me, is it safe? And why the quantum moon keeps showing up? It's crazy. Anyway, Is it safe? I guess I'll do it. I guess I'll do it. End the Ash Twin Project. Does that mean everybody just dies? Does that just mean the world ends? Shirt! Gabro! Does anyone have anything to say? You know what? Screw you. I'm going to the freaking moon where there's that... Not you. Not the quantum moon. The other. The Atlas rock. Our real moon. Sorry, quantum moon. You're a very cool moon. But you're not the moon I'm looking for. That's the moon I'm looking for. Oh, jeez. Before I hit the planet. We're gonna talk to this guy. Spend the fire here. I don't know why. He just... It seems like he didn't have much to do. I love that his whistling is a freaking... Sup. Okay. Seems lonely up here. What is this place? Lunar Outpost. Guess we're gonna doze off for like 7 minutes or something. I guess we gotta turn it off. I went into the core thingy and it didn't change anything. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess you just turned it off. I don't know if I'm sorry. Maybe that's just the end of the game and you're just supposed to do that super easily. But I don't know. Something's telling me that's not right. But I don't know what's right. We have to find the eye of the universe. The Ashton Project's not the eye of the universe. The Astron Project's what lets us see. And then the quantum moon goes to the eye of the universe. What am I supposed to do with the eye of the universe coordinates? I feel like something's wrong. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? I don't know. I feel like something's wrong. I feel like I need to go to the eye of the universe. And maybe I'm supposed to do that first. I don't know. No, the Ash Twin Project, that's what allows us to go back in time. I don't think I'm supposed to mess with that yet. I think I need to go to the Eye of the Universe. I don't know how. I don't know what. I just, oh. I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel right. I don't know if this game has multiple endings. I don't know if I'm just being stupid. You can let me know in the comments down below. I feel like... I feel like I'm supposed to find the eye. I'm supposed to observe the eye. It's a moon. I'm gonna go on the quantum moon. I think I'm gonna go to the quantum moon. I just don't feel... I don't feel... like I want to turn off the asteroid project! That seems bad! Ugh. I'm probably crazy. This game probably has like one ending and it's just like, hey, you did it, you found it. But I didn't find the eye. And I need to put in the coordinates. Like we found the coordinates in the center, right? We went to Giant's Deep and we found the coordinates. I feel like we're supposed to do something with that. Did I lose track of the moon? No, no, no. It's there. It's there. We're following it. We're still visualizing it. I don't know. Something... It seems like we're missing something. No! Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. I'm trying to land on this silly moon. Sorry, my friend. Okay. We're gonna try something. We're gonna try something. We're gonna try something. We're gonna try something. I think this quantum moon's the answer. I don't know. I don't know. But my gut's telling me this isn't right. I'm going crazy. All right. Wait, no, wait. Are we still here? Oh my god. We need to get much further north before we get in there. Almost to the cyclone. Forgot how this works. There we go. That's much better, much better, much better, much better, much better. Alright, now we go back to the home planet. There we go. All right. Oh. And there we are. Come on. We're gonna try something. Here's my plan now. Let me explain the plan. We're gonna go to the eye. The moon teleports, right? But only if it isn't perceived. So I'm going to leave a scout here. I'm gonna go to the... Nope. Wait. I need to take a picture of the moon. Alright. Let's go. No? Alright, it blocks. Alright. Then we'll go to the South Pole. We're gonna go to the South Pole, and we're gonna try... remembering to keep a picture of the quantum moon. To go up that pillar. That's what we're gonna do. And hopefully that leads to the eye of the universe. Hello, friend. Actually, I hope you don't mind. I just would like to remember that I'm not totally alone. Alright. We came back. We came back. That's not good. We came back. It leads us back to the moon. How do I get to the eye? This is the only way I could think of to get to the eye. Darn, I was really hoping that that would be it and I could see the eye. We have to get to the eye at some point. We got the coordinates for it. Well, I don't know where it went. I don't know where the eye went. Oh, there we go. Only a quantum reflection of it. Distant orbit. Fundamental uncertainty throughout the universe, and certainly only verbs. One eye, however, that uncertainty grows enormously. The quantum moon probably exhibits microscopic quantum behavior because of its proximity to the eye. Shards that broke off from the quantum moon have a similar effect, as I believe elsewhere in the solar system. Observation forces a quantum object to collapse to a single possibility, but what would happen if conscious observer somehow entered the eye itself? Over time, this becomes my clan's greatest question. Leave the eye. I used to believe the eye was malevolent, to have lured my clan to the star system only for then vanish from them so completely. But I don't fear the eye anymore. In fact, it's become my fondest hope to see the eye itself someday, but I fear that may be on my reach. You may think I'm strange, but I have a hypothesis that I might not be entirely alive. Perhaps my journey has reached its end. Quantum moon. The eye must be similarly malleable. The eye represents extreme changeability. Despite its malleable nature, the quantum moon could a version of self when constantly observed. That's what happens if conscious observer enter the eye. Suppose you could reach the eye of the universe, would you try to enter it? What would you imagine the effects of conscious observer would be? Alright. Well, good to know. My ship does not come back, no matter where I am on the quantum moon. But I wonder if I'm at the eye of the universe. Can it get me? Well, it's also not necessarily that I die. Sometimes it's just that you destroyed the fabric of space-time! What? Oh no! I avoided an ending so badly that I freaking destroyed the fabric of space-time? What? What? I don't understand. Is it because I was on a quantum moon?
So obnoxious. It's great.
I guess. Because I was on a quantum moon. And I died by the sun. That somehow destroyed space-time? Okay. I'm gonna load, and I guess if that's the case, I guess I'll destroy the Ash Twin Project and see how that goes, because, well, canonically I destroyed the fabric of space-time, and that is my canonical ending. I tried to get a good ending, and I got the destroy the fabric of space-time ending. That's what I got. So, what's there to do? What's there to do? Oh, you know what? I should go waste some time at the fire to get the sand to go. Forgot about that part. I guess. Screw me. I killed everybody. I tried. I gave it my all. I killed everyone. And that's why no one trusts me with... Nobody trusts me with the fate of the universe. Just not something you should do. Because I will... I won't even let everybody die. I will destroy all of reality. I'm so good at this. Alright, good enough. So let's destroy the Ash Twin Project, why not? Don't know why I would want to destroy the Ash Twin Project, but let's just say that I do. Let's just say that I want it all to end. And of course. What was it? Was there an eject? I saw it. There was like an eject something. Raise eject cover. Eject? Whee! It's funny. I don't think I can fly my ship anymore. I do not think this ship is operable. Ah! Why did it explode? Why did it explode? I legitimately think I have lost all control over what the heck is happening. I don't know why I destroyed space-time. I don't know why I need to stop the Ash Twin Project. And I don't know why my ship exploded. They got the smartest gal for the job. They really did. God, I'm doing so many high IQ plays right now. The game can't even keep up. The game can't even keep up with just how smart I've been. Oh! Oh man. Alright. I don't know why I'm picking 7 minutes, but honestly, I don't have a timer or anything. And I know where the eye is. Right? Like, I have the codes. The ship has them, right? In here? I think in here, probe tracking module, I found nomad coordinates marking the location of the eye. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The vessel. The vessel! Those are the shapes! Those are the shapes! I have to go to the vessel. Ah, oh, frick, I have to go to the vessel. Ah, shoot! Do you know where I didn't want to go? The frickin' vessel! Cause you know where the vessel is? Dark Bramble. Frick, 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 frick. Okay. Hi, Dark Bramble. I don't even have a lot of time. I don't even have a lot of time. I took 7 minutes off my time because I thought I was gonna go to the twins. But I'm not gonna go to the twins. I'm not going to go to the twins because now I know what a freaking coordinate is. Alright. God, do I hate this planet, but I end up having to come back to it so often. Alright. Alright. Use fuel, we don't have time. But we also need to be quiet. Okay. So we go to the vessel. And it was like an N. God dang it, I should have checked before I came in here. Okay. Okay. We're alright so far. We're alright. I have to remember that I can talk. I just feel like I have to be quiet in here. Alright, we're looking for lights. We're looking for the lights. We're looking for the lights. The lights from the distressed people. Distressed because they're dead. Distressed because they're dead. Did I blow past them? Nope, there they are. Alright, there we go. Now this way. To the Know My Grave. Alright. Let's go. Anglerfish! Shh. Hate the noise. We're going slow and steady. I say slow and steady and then I start kicking in on the jetpack. We do have a time limit. Alright, we're here. Alright, let's see if this warp is any good. Nope. Ah. Okay. Yeah, I know. Trust me. I know. Alright. Everything's broken here. So I have very little hope for this to really work. It's a broken warp core. Is there another warp core somewhere maybe that I can find? Maybe. Okay. It was... right? But we have to go around the opposite way because It needs to end at the bottom. So it was this. Nope. Nope. Need to be very particular. So it's this, this. No, 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 no. Yes. This, 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 this. N. X. And then it was, oh gosh, it was, oh shoot, I should take a picture. I'm gonna look up this one thing. I'm saying it out loud because I'm an honest person. I'm going to look up this one thing because I know that I know it, but I don't know one. I'm gonna access the freaking ship log. Outer Wilds. Ship log. Access ship log. Outside ship. I don't know. I don't want to look too deeply. Okay, it only exists on the ship. Okay, that's all I need to know. Outer Wilds. Probe. Tracking. Module. Coordinates. Images. I just want the image. I just want the image. Oh, okay. I did it wrong. I did this. Okay. Resume. Okay. Nope, nope. We're good. You're good. This one. We did this one too early. I did remember it correctly. Okay. So we're gonna do this, this, this. There we go. That's what it looks like on the image. And now I can do the N, which I have to do. There we go. Alright. I think I did it right. I think I need a warp core. Is there a spare warp core here? I feel like there needs to be one. There needs to be one. Or there needs to be another ship that has these coordinates. It must be on other parts of the ship. Which sucks. Because I don't want to use oxygen as propellant. A warp core. Anyone see a warp core in here? We in. Maybe if I put something over there. Oh! Does that open the doors? Maybe that's what that does? And maybe that's how I find another warp core? Okay. Don't have time. I might have to do this again! Alright. I don't have time. If I die, I die. Did that open any doors? No, it didn't. God dang it, what is that for? Warp core. Warp core. Warp core. Anyone here have a warp core? I feel so close. I feel so close. Ah! Did they create a new vessel? Where is the new vessel if they did create it? I needed to look. It feels like... Right, that one's broken, which makes sense, it's broken. No, my warp core signal vessels warp core is long dead. I activated a 3-sided pillar bridge that appears to be some sort of input device. Still vessel raining away over response to impending death of the universe. I found a recording the original signal. I know my gate, which could pop through old settlement. Recall an eye-shaped signal that we encountered while aboard the vessel, older than the universe itself. Escape pod. Anglerfish. Fossil. The Sunless City. I have the coordinates. What am I supposed to do with them? Alright. Alright. It's fine. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do what we were trained to do. We are going to waste time. We are actually going to turn off the Ashwin project this time and just see if something happens. I don't know. It's all I've got now. So let's just get there. What if I take the warp core from the Ash Twin project? What if I take the warp core from the Ash Twin project? Is that possible? Can I do it? That sounds like a crazy thing. But what if I could? What if I could? I just need it to be open. Ow. I don't know if I'm gonna need this. Where I'm going? Alright, ship. We're gonna shut down the Ash Twin project, tape the warp core. Because it's the only one I've ever seen. Right? Like, it should be the only warp core. If possible... we'll put it in the frickin'... we'll put it on the frickin' ship. I know the coordinates. I know where we must go. I know the coordinates. I know where we must go. It's time. It's time to turn off the Ash Twin project and let's see what happens. It's time to end this thing. Once and for all. It's just me and Gebra. And he could care less, quite honestly. Alright. Let's go. Alright. We got places to be. Alright. And we gotta go to Dark Bramble. We gotta go to Dark Bramble. We gotta go to Dark Bramble. Oh, we gotta go to Dark Bramble. Is the sun already going, or is it because I have the freaking thing? I don't think it should be that quick. Oh no, do they not have one for Dark Bramble? Oh shoot. I didn't think about that. Okay. Maybe. I shouldn't have taken this. Oh god. Maybe I should put this back. I'm gonna put it back. I'm putting it back. Oh god. I didn't think this through. Okay. 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 But now we know there's a warp core. There's a warp core. Okay, 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 okay. But I have to get to the vessel. I have to get to the vessel! How do I get to the vessel? I get out. Where? There's no teleporter to Dark Bramble. There's no teleporter to Dark Bramble. There's no teleporter to Dark Bramble. Where's my ship? I said I didn't need you. I do. I need you, ship. I need you to help me process my thoughts. So they did one for the sun, one for cyclones, one for Broken Hollow, one for home. I need a way to get that warp core to the vessel. So the warp core is long dead. I have a new warp core, but it's deep within the Dark Bramble. I think I need to be able to somehow get from there to Dark Bramble as quick as possible. I would love to teleport, but there's no teleport for Dark Bramble, which means no, jeez. Jeez Louise, okay. Okay, so the best thing I can do is I can either go from here to one of these 3 locations and then try to get from there to Dark Bramble, which I don't think works well because the Timber Hearth opening only is open enough for one of these guys. So that's not gonna work. Otherwise I would teleport to Timber Hearth and then go to that location and then the Bramble Seed on it and then move over. But I don't think I have a Dark Bramble Seed on anything else. Right? Esker's Camp, the Lunar Lookout, which led to a Dark Bramble Seed. which led to Feldspar's camp and the frozen jellyfish. Yeah. Can't see any bigger than I already can in there. But I have the coordinates. I think that's right. I think I have to take the warp core. I think that's right. I think I have to take the warp core to the vessel. I think I have to take the warp core to the vessel. And I think that's going to be next episode. This one went probably a little longer. I know I cut a few things, but certainly not enough. I think that's going to be it. I don't think we have enough time with this one, this session. I don't think the quantum moon's going to help me. I don't know what the quantum moon taught me. Ugh. Either way, I think, unless I can quantumify something so I can be in one, you know, go from here to Dark Bramble, I'm gonna figure it out in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye!